Hello, welcome guys, welcome members, welcome my students, welcome for yet another tutorial here that we are going to look at. We are going to look at the introduction to HTML, hypertext markup language. This is a programming language, and this is basically for designing web pages. Okay, so for those who love web design, for those who love some systems design, those who like programming, this is the right tutorial. We're going to move together. Okay, so I'm Walinaitwe Mukonyes once again to take you through today's class, and I want you to concentrate. I want you to move with me, and let's move slowly, one at a time. Okay, so one step at a time. I want to remind you, wash your hands and keep safe. Stay at home. For the students, stay at home so that we can fight this pandemic together. I'm going to be taking you through the introduction to basic web programming. So today we shall start with the definition of given terms that we are going to work with in HTML. One is the www. So www is the World Wide Web. So for those who watched that tutorial that we talked about internet, we talked about the World Wide Web. So there is also HTML. Like I said in the beginning, it is hypertext markup language, the language of web page or web pages on the World Wide Web. So the web pages are on the World Wide Web. Okay, so HTML is the text formatting language. So it formats text and it changes it into given web pages. Okay, so we have another term that is URL. So this is the uniform resource locator. So it is also another term that we are going to be using here in HTML, the browser. So the browser is a software program which is used to show web pages. So in order for us to see the web pages that we will have designed using the language HTML or the hypertext markup language, to view them on the World Wide Web, we shall need to use a browser or the internet browser. Okay, we may not use any other software like Microsoft Office Word, but we need a browser, right? So those are some of the terms that we actually going to interact with. Okay, so a normal web page, or a normal text, is surrounded by brackets or bracketed tags that tell browsers how to display web pages. Remember, we are going to design a web page using the hypertext markup language so that we can use a browser to see these web pages, or the web page we shall have designed on the World Wide Web. Okay, so the normal text that we are talking about here is changed by putting the text into closed or brackets, or that bracketed tags that we are going to be closing and closing the text. So those tags tell the browser on how to view or to display those web pages on the World Wide Web. Okay, so pages end with HTML or HTML. Okay, so they end with HTML or HTML. So whenever we are saving, or we are creating our pages, we shall be saving them saying .html or .html. Okay, so HTML editor is a word processor that has been specialized to make the writing of HTML documents more effortless. Okay, so to write web pages we need a HTML editor, but as we shall see, the HTML editor is mainly used for those who have advanced their skills in web programming. Okay, so let's look at the tags. The tags. So tags are just codes enclosed in brackets. So when we write a normal text, we enclose it in given brackets, or given brackets, like we're saying, it is called a tag, or they are called tags. So they are usually paired. A tag has the opening tag and the closing tag. Okay, so in there we put a normal text. Okay, so they are not case sensitive. So tags are not case sensitive. We may not say that we need to use capital letters or small letters. No. So we all works. We can use capital letters, or one can use small letters. Okay, they all work. So choosing the text editor is another important thing we need to consider when we are working with HTML. There are many different page programs that you can use to create web documents. Therefore, we need to choose text editors. Okay, so HTML editors enable users to create documents quickly and easily by pushing a few buttons, instead of entering all of the HTML codes by hand. So instead of typing the HTML tags, all of them using our hands, the HTML editor or editors help us to easily work with HTML, okay, without using a lot of efforts. So these programs will generate the HTML source code for us or for you. Whenever we're using with the, we are working with the HTML editors, they normally generate a code for us immediately, so that it can smoothen the working for the programmer, right? We have another slide here, continuing with the text editor, how to choose a text editor. We are saying HTML editors are excellent tools for experienced web developers. Like I said, it is normally good for those who have been working with web programming, who have that experience. However, it is important that you learn and understand the HTML language so that you can edit a code, or you can edit codes and fix bugs or problems in your page. So when you will learn HTML, it will help us to fix problems or bugs that are in our pages. For this course, or for this lecture today, we will focus on using the standard Microsoft Windows text editors, Notepad, or we can also use the TextPad. Okay, so I want to emphasize that we are going to move step by step until we finish this programming or HTML course. It is a course that we are going to cover throughout, okay, until we learn how to design a web page, and even if possible to get a complete website designed. Okay, so starting a Notepad or a text editor. This, remember we've said here we're talking about the normal Notepad. Okay, so a Notepad is the standard text editor that comes with the Microsoft Windows operating system. So for us to start Notepad in the Windows operating system, whether you're using XP, whether you're using Windows 7, you're using Windows 10, 8, like that, we are going to We shall follow a few steps as explained down here. We shall click on the Start button located on your Windows taskbar. Okay, below your screen is a taskbar. We won't see these things practically, but let's first go through this theoretically. Then you click on Programs, and then click on the directory menu labeled Accessories. Okay, then locate the shortcut Notepad and click on the shortcut. Then it will open if you click once or whatever. We are going to go through together practically, but we are first going through the presentation. In this chapter, you will learn to create HTML. So we're saying HTML pages or HTML page creation and editing. In this chapter, you will learn to create a HTML page with a standard text editor. Okay. When we meet in the next presentation, we are going to start from here. We talk about web programming. Thank you for watching, guys. Keep subscribing. Let's meet in the next tutorial.